Hello, welcome to my office. Hello, my name is Abby, and I'm a crochet designer who specializes in amigurumi. If you've been following me on Instagram for a while, you might remember that my office used to be in this bright, airy room instead of being in a cold and dark basement. A little over 2 years ago, my husband and I had a baby, and we decided to say goodbye to our bright and beautiful condo and moved into a house. Which brings us to this current space that I call my office/crochet studio. My current office sits in the basement of our house, and it's a space with a lot of different functions. Not only is it my office, it's also our storage area, our laundry room, and just a general dumping ground. So yeah, it's not the most pleasant space to work in, but I really didn't mind it that much initially. It was only after spending all of November and December sitting in this basement that I was kind of like, yeah, I think I need to move out of here. I basically didn't see the sun for 2 whole months while I was working down here. And it also does get pretty loud down here with the laundry room and my dog Ollie's meat freezer. So that's just a little bit of a problem for when I have to record voiceovers or videos. So with all this said, I'm going to be moving my office to a completely different space. Let's go check it out. Hello, welcome to my new office. So as you can see, it's a little bit of a mess at the moment, and we're going to have to clean everything up before we can bring anything from the basement up. So let's get started. This room is the 3rd bedroom in our house that we were using as a guest bedroom. We actually haven't had the chance to host anyone since we moved here, so it slowly became that room that we would dump old baby clothes or toys in. Basically, anything that my daughter has outgrown, we throw it onto the guest bed. The room itself isn't too big, but I think it's a really good size for a crochet studio. Since I was fully redoing my office, I figured this was the perfect opportunity to upgrade my desk. So I bought the standing Becant desk from IKEA, and I chose this desk because I wanted an L-shaped desk to better fit my workflow. I also just really wanted an adjustable desk so that I can work while standing if I wanted to. It's day 3 of the makeover. Today there's a lot of stuff to do. Yesterday I brought a bunch of stuff from the basement up, and today we need to start putting things away, but we also have to mount some things. So the first thing on my list for the day is to mount this Ivar shelf. It literally just fits in this room, and I need to mount this because it wobbles around side to side like this, and it's kind of dangerous. Next, I mounted my pegboard, and I love this pegboard. For the 3 days that it was mounted, I could not find anything. The next thing I have to work on is related to this desk, so I wanted to give a quick review of this table just in case any of you are thinking about buying this. For the most part, I really like this desk. I like the color, I like the L shape, and I love that it goes up and down. I did, however, find a big issue with this side of the desk. I've been putting my laptop on this section, and whenever I go to use my laptop, this part sags down significantly. And the reason for that is because there's no support under this part of the desk. The non-standing legs for this table, so the one that doesn't go up and down, has better support than the standing legs, which is what I have. But because I really want to keep the legs that go up and down, I'm going to be putting this filing cabinet that I've had for a really long time under that part of the desk, just to support it a little bit. I gave it a quick wipe down because it's not in the best condition. Then we removed the wheels so that it could fit better under the desk. I think it's a great fit, and as an added bonus, I have extra storage. Yay! So I was looking at this plant rack over here, and I was thinking I should probably remove it. As much as I like having a plant rack in my office, it's just taking a little bit too much of my space right now, and I don't really have
a ton of space. I might replace it with one of those Really carts so that it's a little bit more movable. This way I can put my projects on it just like I am doing with the plant rack right now. I think I might just keep this Hoya and put it on top of the wheelie cart.
Okay, so I removed the plant rack and that was a really good decision, but I don't love having the plant right beside my yarn and projects. So my new plan is to install a hook there and hang the plant from the ceiling. To do this, I'm making this plant hanger from nanascraftyhome.com. It's a really good pattern and I'll link it down below. I did, however, make a few changes to it, so I'm going to list every single change I've made on the screen right now. It's the next day and I think the room is almost ready. Today I'm just organizing the little things and I'm starting off by sorting my embroidery floss. I'm putting the items I use most either in the top drawer of my cabinet or on my desk. Plants are one of those things that really brings me a lot of joy, and that was part of why I wanted to move my workspace out of the basement. I'm so happy that I'm able to bring some greenery and life back into my studio space again. As a final touch, I've been wanting to do this IKEA Troma clock hack I saw a few years ago. It's a fun and inexpensive way to add some personalization to your space. Simply pop the cover off carefully, then using a darning needle and embroidery floss in your choice of color, stitch over the numbers. Pop the cover back on and voila, you have a cute clock. And finally, to pull everything together, I need to hang Ollie's portrait on the wall. So here is my completed crochet studio and I'm so happy with how everything turned out. I've been working out of this space for a few weeks now and I really just love how functional this space is for me. Being in a brighter space also just makes me feel better overall. The next thing I'll need to tackle is to sort my yarn out, but that's for a different day. That's it for this office makeover, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not the type of content that I usually create. I usually do tutorials or crochet alongs, but if you're still watching, thank you so much. And I hope to see you in the next video, which should be coming out mid-February. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye.